Hi, I'm Laura from youngwritersworkshops.com, and I'm going to talk about how to identify a first edition book. There's several ways that you can identify a first edition book. It varies from publisher to publisher, though, and that's what makes it a little bit tricky. You have to be persistent in discovering this information sometimes. One of the easiest ways to find out if it's a first edition is sometimes on the front cover it will say first edition somewhere, so that will be easy for you to spot. Another way to tell is the row of numbers on the copyright page. If the number at the very end or the far right is a 1, that's a way that you can tell it's a first edition. If neither of those clues are available, you may need to look up the book. There's a bookseller's resource that is called Bookseller World, and you can look up the book in that and find out what the first edition, how that would be labeled, and you'll be able to identify it that way. Small press publishers usually only have one run, so there wouldn't be a second edition. So if you find a book and it's published by a small publishing house or a small press, it's more than likely that it is a first edition book if it's from a small press, just because of the fact that that was probably the only edition available of that book. Now, there is a good book, Pocket Guide to Identification of First Editions, and that's a great book to get a copy of. It's by Bill McBride, and it's a book that can be a really useful tool for you in identifying first editions. So those are some tips on how to identify a first edition book.